Did you know that 95% of anime fans fall into one of 13 distinct categories? Yeah, I was shocked too. From the meme-loving trash posters to the waifu-obsessed shut-ins, we've all got our own special brand of weeb. So stick around as we dive into each type, and I bet you'll be calling out your friends or yourself before we even hit the halfway mark. Ready to find out which anime fan you really are? Let me know which one you are in the comments below. The casual viewer, dipping toes in anime waters. Picture this, you're at a party and someone mentions anime. Your friend Chad pipes up going, "Oh yeah, I love anime," but hang on, Chad's only seen Pokemon and half of Death Note. Is he even a real fan? Yeah, let's talk about these casual viewers of the anime world. They're not deep diving into seasonal shows or hitting up conventions, but they're quietly keeping the industry alive. These guys are all about the big names, your Attack on Titans, your My Hero Academias. They might catch an episode here and there or binge watch a whole series when they're feeling it on a lazy Sunday. You'll hear them say stuff like, "Wait, anime's not just for kids?" as they discover there's way more to it than giant robots and magical girls. And you know what? That's awesome. These casual fans are bringing fresh blood into the community, keeping those mainstream hits going strong. But some fans, well, they take their love for anime to a whole new level. The hardcore otaku, living and breathing anime. We're talking about the diehards who breathe anime. These hardcore otaku are on a whole nother level. Their rooms, more like shrines to their favorite shows, packed with merch that will make your wallet cry. These fans aren't just collecting stuff, they're building a life around what they love. It can get intense, but for many, it's about finding their people. At cons, these hardcore fans come alive. They're showing off costumes, geeking out over rare figures, and they're finally able to quote their favorite shows without getting weird looks. It's like they've found their home away from home. But it's not all sunshine and catgirls. Some otaku get so deep into anime that real life starts to kinda blend and become a bit meh. They might choose 2D waifus over 3D relationships. It's a fine line between passion and obsession, you know? Still, there's something kind of awesome about how much these fans care. They're keeping the anime industry alive and kicking, and let's be real, we could all use a little more passion in our lives, right? But some fans, they're all about a different kind of passion. The shipper, sailing the seas of anime romance. Ever wonder why fans go nuts over fictional relationships? There's a whole psychology behind shipping that might surprise you. It reveals a lot about how we view love in real life. Shippers are wild. They create entire love stories for characters who barely interact on screen. The creativity is off the charts. We're talking questionable fan art, novel-length fanfics, and Twitter threads that never seem to end. Now, sometimes these ships clash and things, well, they get messy. Fandom wars break out like people are fighting over real couples. It's intense. But here's the kicker. All this drama might actually bring fans closer together. I've seen it happen, and it's pretty mind-blowing. The shipping community is a powerhouse of passion. They analyze every little detail, create alternate universes, and debate endlessly about their OTPs. It's not just a hobby. For many, it's a way to explore relationships and emotions in a safe, fictional place. The shonen lover, powering up with every episode. Alright, let's talk about the shonen lovers. You know the type, they're all about those epic battles and friendship speeches that could make a grown man cry. But are all these fans missing out on anime's deeper side? No, not at all. Shonen anime has layers, like an onion made of pure awesome. You've got your power scaling and tournament arcs that get fans hyped as hell, but there's more going on than just screaming and powering up over 2 to 3 episodes. Because check this out, a study found that shonen anime actually helps kids become more resilient and set better goals. It's like these shows are secretly teaching life lessons between all the punching. The creators aren't just drawing cool fights, they're putting real life struggles into these stories. Take My Hero Academia, that's a show all about growing through tough times. Fans see themselves in these characters facing their own demons while Deku faces villains. It's deep stuff masked by explosions and superpowers, so yeah, shonen's got more going on than meets the eye. The meme lover, turning anime into internet gold. You've seen them everywhere, those hilarious screenshots with witty captions that make you snort laugh, yes. These memes are like a secret weapon, recruiting new anime fans faster than you can say waifu. Anime memes, well, they're basically their own language now. We're talking reaction images, viral trends, and inside jokes that spread like wildfire. Some people worry this meme madness is dumbing down anime, but I think it's doing the total opposite, to be honest. These memes are introducing people to new shows left and right. You see like a bunch of funny JoJo's memes, and the next thing you know, you're binge watching the whole series. It's crazy how quickly it happens. Memes are keeping the anime world fresh and pulling in new fans like nobody's business. But while some fans are busy making memes, others are getting their glasses out. The fandom intellectual, analyzing anime frame by frame. You know that one friend who's always pausing the show to point out something mind-blowing? Well, it turns out they might be onto something. These anime detectives aren't just watching shows, they're dissecting them like it's their job. And sometimes it actually is. We're talking video essays that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about your favorite series. These fandom intellects are digging up hidden meanings faster than you can say talk no jutsu. But are they just overthinking things? No, not at all. These deep divers are actually making anime way more awesome. It's like getting behind the scenes access to the creators' minds. It's wild. These mega fans are basically giving us all a free masterclass in these series storytellings. But here's the wild part. Did you know that universities are even studying anime now? They're looking at it as real art, not just cartoons. These fans are showing everyone that anime's got way more going on than most people think. The romance enthusiast falling in love with anime love stories. From blushing first encounters to dramatic declarations of love, romance anime, it has it all. But here's the million-yen question. Are these swooning fans setting themselves up for heartbreak, or are they secretly becoming love gurus? The answer might surprise you. We've all been there, you're watching your favorite shoujo, and suddenly you think, damn, why can't my love life be this perfect? It's easy to get caught up in the fantasy, but these shows are doing more than just setting crazy high standards. They're actually teaching fans some seriously useful stuff about relationships. Think about it, these romance enthusiasts are basically getting a crash course in emotional intelligence. They're learning to pick up on all those subtle cues and understand different perspectives. It's like relationship training wheels, but with way more sparkly eyes and dramatic wind. The coolest part, some of these fans are actually using what they learn in their real lives. They're getting better at expressing their feelings and understanding others. Who knew anime could turn you into a love expert? It's like they're leveling up their romance skills without even realizing it. The weeaboo. Are you daijobu, bro? From romance gurus to cultural intellectuals, the anime fandom spectrum is, well, wild. But there's one group that take things to a whole new level. Have you ever met someone who seemed to think they were living in an anime? Yes, welcome to the bizarre world of the weeaboo. These fans aren't just watching anime, they're trying to become it. We're talking full-on cultural cosplay 24/7. They're mixing English and Japanese like it's a new language, throwing kawaii and sugoi into every sentence. These superfans cherry-pick bits of anime culture and, well, they just run with it, thinking they've got Japan all figured out. But real Japanese culture, yeah, that's way more complex than what you see in your average shonen series. So, where's the line between being a fan and going too overboard? Well, it's not always clear-cut. Appreciating a culture is cool, but when you start thinking you're more Japanese than actual Japanese people, you've gone off the deep end. But hey, weeaboos aren't the only ones pushing boundaries in the anime world. Some fans are taking things to extremes in a whole different way. The degenerate fanservice lover, embracing anime's spicy side. Ever wondered why some anime fans get so excited about beach episodes? Well, I can tell you it's not for the volleyball. Welcome to the world of fan service, where plot often takes a backseat to, well, let's just say plot. But here's the real question, is all this eye candy actually rotting our brains? Fan service in anime is like wasabi. Some people can't get enough and others think it ruins the whole dish. You've got shows like High School DxD and Kill la Kill, where the clothes are optional and the physics, well, they make no sense. Pretty wild. For fan service lovers, seeing their best girl in a revealing outfit, put in an awkward situation, or getting a cheeky top-down shot, it's, well, like heaven on earth for them. In most cases, it doesn't even need to be their best girl. They just appreciate anime girls in general. But here's the thing, it's not just about the boobs, the butts, and the thighs. Yeah, for some fans, it's not just the sexy element, but the comedy aspect of fan service that they love in anime. However, some people are super angry when it comes to fan service. They're saying it's turning women into objects, it ruins the immersion of a series, and it just messes with our heads. And you know what? They might have a point in some cases. So, what's the verdict? Is fan service good or bad? One thing's for sure, it's got people talking, and maybe that's the point. While we're all arguing about pantsuit shots, anime's sneaking in some real talk about bodies and sexuality. But hey, while some fans are drooling over 2D bodies, others are falling head over heels for 2D personalities. Waifu fans, finding love in 2 dimensions. Okay, I'm majorly calling myself out here. From body pillows to virtual reality dating sims, the waifu phenomenon is taking over. But here's the question, is this just harmless fun or are we witnessing a whole new level of escapism? Let's take a look at what's really going on with this 2D love affair. Well, it turns out there's some legit psychology behind why people fall for fictional characters. It's called a parasocial relationship, and it's not as weird as you might think. These digital darlings actually help some fans deal with real-life stuff like loneliness or social anxiety. Waifu fans, well, they go all out for their favorite characters. They're buying merch, setting up shrines in their rooms, and some even have VR weddings with their waifus. It sounds wild, right? Yeah, but for these folks, it's all about finding comfort and joy in characters that they care about. And get this, waifu culture isn't just about being a loner in your room. There are whole communities where fans share their love for their 2D partners. It's kind of like a support group, but with more wall scrolls and anime figures. These fans are making real connections through their shared passion for their best girl. The sub versus dub debater, the eternal anime argument. Welcome to the anime fandom's linguistic battleground, where your viewing preferences might just start a war. Now, it's wild how heated people get over subs v dubs. Sub lovers swear you're missing the true essence if you're not hearing the original Japanese. They're all about catching those cultural nuances and feeling like total anime pros. Dub fans, well, they're just trying to watch without their eyes being glued to the bottom of the screen. And here's the thing, both sides have a point. Studies show that subbed anime can help you pick up on cultural stuff better, while dubs let you focus more on the action. And don't get me started on the whole voice acting debate. That's a whole mess of opinions on who does it better, and we're not going to dive there. But you know what? The real MVP here is having options. Whether you're team sub, team dub, or team R, watch it however I damn well please, the fact that we can choose is pretty freaking sweet. It's all about enjoying anime your way. No judgment, just good times with our favorite shows. The anime hipster, too cool for mainstream weeb school. While some fans are busy fighting over language, there's a group of fans who claim they've transcended all that mainstream nonsense. Enter the anime hipster, the self-proclaimed connoisseurs of the animation world. Think you know anime? Well, these guys are about to challenge everything you thought you knew about the medium. These hipsters aren't just watching the latest seasonal hits, no, they're digging up obscure OVAs from the 80s and gushing over experimental films you've probably never heard of. It's like they've got a sixth sense for finding the weirdest, most niche anime out there. But you know what? These hipster fans aren't just being snobs. No, they're actually doing something pretty cool. They're keeping alive all these lesser known shows that might otherwise be forgotten. It's like they're the guardians of anime history, making sure we don't lose some real hidden gems. And you know what? Sometimes they actually uncover some mind-blowing stuff. We're talking about shows that push the boundaries of what anime can be, stuff that makes you question everything, and it's really crazy. So next time you run into an anime hipster, don't just roll your eyes, maybe ask them what they're watching. You might stumble onto your new favorite show that no one else knows about. The manga purist, defending the sanctity of the source material. While some fans are busy preserving anime's past, there's another group that's all about protecting the manga. These manga purists are hardcore defenders of the source material. They swear by ink and paper, claiming no animation could ever do justice to their beloved series. And these guys can be pretty intense. They'll pick apart every little change in an anime adaptation, from character designs to plot points. It's like they've got a magnifying glass out ready to spot any tiny difference from the manga. But here's the thing. While these fans are busy defending their manga fortresses, they might be missing out on some seriously cool stuff. Anime adaptations can bring stories to life in ways that manga just can't. Think about it. Music, voice acting, color, and motion can add whole new layers to a story. Sometimes these adaptations can actually boost manga sales like crazy as well, because after some anime drop, manga sales can go through the roof, bringing more eyes to the original work. But yeah, not every adaptation is a winner. Some of them miss the mark big time, and that's when manga purists really lose their minds. Even the manga artists themselves have mixed feelings about adaptations. Some hope the anime can hit the same emotional notes as their manga, but they get that adaptations will always have their own spin. At the end of the day, maybe it's not about which version is better, maybe it's about how manga and anime can work together, each bringing something unique to the table. Manga gives us deep dives into characters and plot, while anime brings the world to life in vivid color and sound. It's like they're two sides of the same awesome coin. Right, we've been on one wild ride through the anime fandom, huh? From casual viewers to hardcore otaku, the diversity, well, it's insane. And you know what? That's freaking awesome. This mix of fans isn't just coexisting, it's making the whole community stronger. It's like this massive web of passion with everyone bringing their own flavor. The meme lords are keeping things fresh, the analysts are digging deep, and even the waifu lovers are finding real connections. So, next time you meet a fan who's not your type, try asking them what they love about anime. You might learn something new or find your next favorite show. At the end of the day, we're all here because anime speaks to us in some way, and that's pretty damn cool if you ask me. Now, if you really want to jump into the painful world of anime, then check out this video where I go over the characters that redefined suffering. I'll see you over there. Till then, peace.